No, I hate streaming because it's like I can't start off with a big fun introduction. I can keep it nice and calm. It's weird. It's very different. Can you guys hear me, first of all? That's probably like the most important part. I'll turn the audio down a bit. There we go. Alright. Alright, you guys should be able to hear me. I hear some yeses. Stay based, leaf indeed. Let me actually pull it up on my phone too. You're gonna hear double of me, but it's fine. I'm a bit quiet. Let's see what we can do about that. Alright. I don't want you to blow your ears out, you know? Gonna turn down the music. I got the Endless Ocean music going. We're in for a nice calm stream. How are we doing? I didn't forget about this game. I did not forget about this game. Alright, screw it. Let's get started. Let me just make sure my tweet went out. Should be seeing some lovely individuals popping in soon. It's my favorite Planet Zoo mod. That's got to be Axie. Axie is very good, and I love Inaki for making it. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get started. I think you guys should be able to see this. I'll turn up the audio capture just a bit more. You've awful. Any new mods? Yes, Simba. I do have a mod currently in the works. I have a couple in the works. I just haven't really been posting about it because I've been riding too many roller coasters. Having too much fun with that, you know? I know some of you guys, not really coaster people out there, but I don't know. I enjoy them. I enjoy them. Yeah, you forgot about this game too, Bold, huh? It's just, I don't know. It feels nice and warm coming back in here. Like, look at this. I can change the weather. I can make it snow. I can make it rain. I can make it do all that stuff. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, welcome back to Makulu Tano. That's Swahili for the Big Five. I don't think I really showed this off too well in the video itself. This would look fire with Planet Coaster's, like, lighting. But it has, like, all these lovely, lovely little stars. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Jamie. How are you? But, yeah. I don't know. This game just feels nice to jump back into after playing Coaster for about 3 weeks straight or something. So yeah, if you haven't seen this video yet, this is Makulu Tano. This is our Big Five zoo, but currently we don't have all 5 of the Big Five in here just yet. We got started with some little creatures this time around. I find it so funny how the Zookeeper's Animal Pack was like, yep, we're just gonna give you all of your African animals and some other ones too, like your Himalayas, and that's pretty much it. Still love the Safakas though. I know they're not perfect, but seeing them hop around is just, it's so fun. I don't know. It's very adorable. I love this habitat too. This was super fun to make. And this too. I gotta get back on the decal grind in Planet Coaster 2. Okay, I swear I'm not gonna talk about Planet Coaster for everything in here because it's just too easy to. I don't know. It's such a fun game. But this is what we worked on in the last episode. Hopefully, ideally, there's just going to be 2 episodes of this series, and then we can do the tour right after. But, yeah, this was so fun to put together. I don't know. Greetings from Brazil. Hello, Lucas. How are you doing? There should be a secret exhibit for the Anubis mod. That I really want to have a more fun zoo, kind of like a I don't know what you call it. Also, let me know if the audio levels are all good, especially you, Goron. You're the streaming master. Now, I want a more fantasy zoo, and I feel like that would be so fun to do once we got the time, basically. But right now, I don't think we have the time. I hope one of the mods will be in the North American river otters. Yes, I'll get that updated soon. Just waiting, honestly, at this point, I'm waiting for Anaki to finish up the new species coder. And hopefully we can get all that stuff back on the grind. But, yeah, what you just saw was episode 1 of Makulutano, and I guess I haven't really showed off everything that's happening right over here just yet. So this is all new to you guys, pretty much. Hello, Birdfluencer. Hello from Germany. Hallo. Hallo. Guten Abend. Who else do we have? Ace. We have Roberto. We have Ricky. My boy, Ricky. But yeah, this is all what I've been working on in Makulutano. I really want this to feel nice, big open fields. Definitely back there too. So yeah, Makulutano, if you guys were not aware, I love this transition right here too. This turned out so good. It means the big 5 in Swahili, or at least it roughly translates to it. I never really got the official translation. Kind of just freeballed it. But yeah, this is my Africa Zoo. I never build Africa zoos or areas, so this was quite a fun little project to do. And this entire section down here really is going to be all pretty much safari trails. So we have the safari cars that go along over there. We'll look into the buffalo habitat in just a little bit, but I got started on this little thing over here, very much inspired by Animal Kingdom. What are they called? Someone help me out. What are they called? It's not Expedition Everest, but that's what I want to say. It's the Kilimanjaro Safaris. That's it. So yeah, I really love how this loading station came out. I want to decorate in here some more. I want to get some more beams. I want to get some more oil lamps, all that stuff. Really sell the vibe on that. But no, you essentially just load up right over here. The guy tells you, oh, you load into spot number 1, then you crawl into your spot. That's the goal, at least. That's the goal. Yes, I do know that the opening of Lion King is in Swahili. Elton John also sings it, which is very, very good. I didn't show off this part over here either. This is the Leopard exhibits. We have 3 different exhibits for them. What's my opinion on fantasy mods? We need more of them. We need more of them. They bring a whole bunch of different vibes to the game that I really appreciate personally. But over here we have one of the habitats for the African leopard. We have 3 different habitats for them, 3 different morphs, 1 habitat for each. So these guys are able to cross right over our heads, right through here. And they're able to go to the rest of their exhibit right through here, which, where are they at? Alright, couple got sent back there, but that's fine. We can just say they're on breeding loan. Let's pop into the overview camera to check out this habitat. This turned out very fun. Hello, Scott, our boy. Hello. We have Forge. Nice seeing you here, buddy. Thank you, Ricky. I'm going through the chat right now. I'm terrible with reading the chat, just so you know. So if I don't see your message, I apologize. I'm just very slow. There's a strawberry morph right there for the African leopard. Very beautiful. But what I love, I kept on clicking T like it's Planet Coaster 2. One of the best things that they changed about that was being able to click T to go into Cam. I love that. Oh! Did you know if you hold down T, it just gets rid of the cursor for you in this camera mode? That's kind of cool. In here we have ideally it's just for the Black Panther in here, but oh, okay. so it just hides a cursor and it still works. But yeah, we have the normal African leopard right in here, but it's supposed to be this really nice forested, kind of jungly habitat. And I think it turned out pretty good. I love the logs that they're able to climb over so they can reach the other side. That was fun. Taxidermy mod is not released. If you want a version of that, feel free to go to the Covertool server. I kind of accidentally unleashed it upon the world, which was kind of funny, not gonna lie. There should be an Okapi exhibit if I make a fantasy zoo. I love that. I love that idea. I think having like a fantasy zoo with like animals that people once thought were mythological but ended up being real would be so fun. That's such a cool concept. So that was it for the leopard habitat. I might as well show off everything else. Originally I planned for this to be tortoise because I was going to have leopard tortoise, but I think I'm just going to outright remove that. I don't know, I'm not really vibing with that. I think we'll just do education for the little 5. Wish I didn't even mention it in the first place, because now I kind of like am forced to do it. But here we have the black rhinos, just chilling out. And yeah, the big 5, it doesn't specify what rhinos they are. So, yep, I went with the cooler ones. I went with the black rhinos. I find them very much cooler. What is my opinion on Monster Hunter Wilds? I have not played Monster Hunter. I hear it's good. I see Narwhaler posting about it all the time, which is fun. Over here, just Goron. Take an inspiration from your home zoo over here, buddy. We have African elephants sharing a habitat with the Hamadryas baboons. Look at these guys. Really, really awesome. I was able to see these guys again at the Prospect Park Zoo. That was a very, very fun day. But, yeah. They're just so cool to watch in real life. Like, they don't play with each other in Planet Zoo, which is a little bit of a shame. But, just a cool animal to have. Then moving on, we have the lions. I have a bunch of different ones in here. I have black mane. I'm using Gaboy's remaster in here just because it looks better. So you'll probably see some variants that you don't have in your game if you do not mod, but this is going to be a very fun lion exhibit. And yeah, that's about it right there. Hopefully we can get started on that, or at least on the rhino exhibit. But here's what our project is for today. This is the Cape Buffalo habitat. I love this thing. Just turned out so awesome. The little rock work down here, that was a really, really fun technique. So many different pieces in here too. We got like the stalactites, we got tropical rocks, we got faux rocks, we got everything. This habitat, it rocks, you know? And hey, just a little reminder, if you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a like over here. I see that there's at least 100 people in here. Thank you so much for joining me. But, yeah, it definitely does help out so much. But, yeah, this is going to be our project for today. So we're just going to sit here. We're going to vibe. I'm going to move the chat right over here so I can see you guys a lot better. Black rhinos. Yes, they're awesome. Western black rhino is extinct. That sounds about right. That sounds right. I don't know my subspecies too well, but that sounds right to me. I don't know. Alright. We're going to do the classic leaf foliage technique over here. Sit down, my friends, as we see how the process is for adding foliage into my habitats. Gonna start off with the dry buffalo grass. Really awesome piece, and I'm gonna make sure I have random rotation on. It is not currently on. And I kind of just go throughout here. And if you guys get tired of the music, just let me know. It is extinct. Yes. I have never been to Australia, bloke. I have not. It's not at the top of my list, but it's definitely on the list to begin with. Feel like there's a, like, in terms of like, I don't know, I kind of see it as an economical thing where it's like, man, it's gonna be so expensive to get there. I'm like, I really want to go, but I'm not going to think about going until I have the money to get there and comfortably do Australia, because you can't just do it in a week, you know? It's not like some places, some countries, some cities really, where you can do it just in 1 week. Australia's a beast. Oh my god. I want to go all over. Get in a ute. Make my way across. If I went there, I'd be eaten by koalas. Yep, I am a leaf after all. It's what I do best, get eaten by koalas. And yeah, I'm kind of just going throughout here. I think around, like, these tire tracks, I kind of made this into, like, little tire track areas. I'm going to go with some smaller grass pieces. We'll also do some of the greener ones, too. Lucas. Oh, man, I would love to go to Brazil. I know everyone's like, oh, man, Rio, 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 Rio. You know where I want to go? Manaus. Right at the tip of the Amazon and the Rio Negro. That's an awesome place up there. My grandparents went. My grandfather's, like, childhood friend was a priest down there. And he went to go up and down the river with the priest, just going to masses. It sounds like a really, really, really fun time. Oh my god. Have a fantastic time in Tenerife, Scott. Take care. When will I get back to San Cabrio, Oliver? I am not entirely sure myself. I only work on stuff that I feel inspired for. Like, I'm not going to force out a habitat for something where it's like, you know, I'm not really feeling this. I'm definitely feeling like, you know, Makulutano. I think I just need to stop making big projects. I love San Cabrio. I definitely do want to work on it eventually, but I think soon I just gotta say, hey, listen, we gotta wrap her up. Gotta work on smaller projects, really just bring the scope down a bit more. I love the zoo too. Do not get me wrong. It's one of my favorite projects out there. Like all the small stuff in there, like the aviary episode. That was so fun to put together. City Conservation, I'll tell you what, I'll upload City Conservation soon. I was waiting for someone, I don't even know who I asked. I was waiting for someone to finish it up. Just because I didn't know how to do an elephant habitat, which means, that one over there. That's gonna be a little bit tricky. But, no, it was just, the style was so out of place for me. It was really fun. It was a beautiful zoo. And, like, honestly, what I would rather do, I would rather just take City Conservation and shrink, like, get rid of all the dead space and move the habitats closer together. And that way it would just be a much more complete zoo to me. But, I don't know, that just seems like a lot of work. Maybe if I get the time, I would, but that's really my main issue as of late is time. I know, Forge, I know that large-scale projects are fire. I just don't have the Tinder in me, you know? I'm just not able to ignite it. Sometimes. And I think that's going to be my main method moving into, and I know I mentioned I wouldn't be talking about it, but it's going to be my main method going into Planet Coaster 2, where it's like, I would love to have, like, the big park, like, you know, I'd love to have my Koali, I'd love to have my Ladies Wonderland, I'd love to have my, I don't really know what all other Planet Coaster parks there are, because I really wasn't around the community at that point, but as much as I would love to have, like, oh man, that big project, that's mine, I like the smaller projects like this. I don't know. Finishing zoos is a myth. Yeah, tell me about it, Bold. I'm slightly joking because I've finished a couple. But again, that's because I kept them relatively small. And that's why I love Boggy Bottom so much. That's why I loved Wildwood so much. What was the other one? Sugar Pine. Sugar Pine was such a good zoo. I miss it. I miss it so much. I had the idea to do Sugar Pine Part 2, but I don't think I'll ever end up doing that, where it's like, I really focus on, what do you call it? Like, South America Not really South America, but like Mexico, Arizona. I'm thinking like even Belize. I would kind of tiptoe into that area where it would be like, oh man, we're starting to get a little bit warmer, but I don't know. It's just not in the cards. What is up, Croissant? How you doing, buddy? How's modding treating you? I know you were working on some stuff back then. Los Monsteros. Yeah, Los Monsteros was a concept. It wasn't a zoo. It was a concept. There's an elephant sanctuary in Brazil. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hello, Nat is back. How you doing? How's it going? It is such a nice, calming time. I got the Endless Ocean music on. Really, one of my favorite game soundtracks out there. Not just for, like, the quote-unquote video game music itself, but, like, Celtic Woman, Haley Westerna, those two groups, I guess. That one woman and then that one group, they absolutely made that game. I was telling Forge the other day, I kind of want to do a video essay. I know, crazy. Okay, before I talk about that, all my normal grasses are down. I slightly sink it into the ground just a little bit. And look at that. Look at that. It just looks so much better. You will always be a gem. A gem. You will always be a gem. Hello. How are you? I was like, what's a bayagem? Okay. It's good. Good. Happy to hear that. Hello, KWP. Underrated zoo animal. Are you talking real life zoo animal? And now we're going to do the same thing with the normal buffalo grass. Just get a little bit more color in here. We're going to go through with the big pieces first. Get a nice palette going. Underrated zoo animals. Are you talking like if you go to a zoo and you're like, oh man, everyone's at X habitat, but no one's at the Y habitat? Oh yeah. No, Bold. I raw dog first, then wrap it up later. When it comes to the grass, of course. Doing just a little bit extra buffalo grass back here, just to make it really come together. Can I turn on my face cam? No. No. Why do you want that? Why do you want that? That adds nothing to the stream. Takes away the mystery. Colobus monkeys, very underrated, that's true. Honestly, I like rodents. I really like rodent exhibits. They're so fun to watch. They're so weird. The other day, Prospect Park. Where were we? We were inside the Hall of Animals. Guess what they had in there? Guess. You'll never guess. You'll never guess. They had animals. It's crazy, right? Inside the Hall of Animals, they had an exhibit for, I believe it was like European harvest mouse. And they were so adorable. You would see them just like scurrying all around their exhibit. But no one cares about mice. So it's like, I don't know. Definitely mice. Agoutis. Agoutis are good too. Cloud rats. Cloud rats are pretty good. Shout out to the Philippines. You guys have one of the coolest rodents out there. Yeah, I genuinely think rodents. Guinea pigs. Oh my god. I wish more zoos had guinea pigs. I know they're just a domestic animal. But still. Something about them. Their little noises. Oh my god. When I found out that, you know, when Zoo Tycoon, when you're on the grassland map and you hear the that was a guinea pig. I was like, oh my god, I had no idea they could sound that cute. Had no freaking clue. I think I'm gonna keep that area relatively open, but I think this area back here, oh, she's gonna be bushy. She's gonna be bushy. Right in the bush, mate. Mega Aquarium, definitely once the next DLC comes out. I can't really play Mega Aquarium for long periods of time. I'm not gonna lie. It's just not my style. It's not my style. I like to build 3D, if you know what I mean. Mega Aquarium, it's so weird. Such a weird juxtaposition because I look at, what is it? Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, for example, or Zoo Tycoon 1. And I'm like, yeah, this is such a good game style. Like, why don't more places do that? And then I play, like, Mega Aquarium, and then I play Parkitect, and I'm like, man, they really just captured the magic all the way back then, right? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I hear Tim Wickstead is the one who invented, well, I guess he's a developer of Mega Aquarium. And I do hear that he's working on another DLC. I have no idea what he's going to add, because they already have Arctic. They already have, like, freshwater. I have no idea what else they could add. Maybe cetaceans would be kind of fun. Then we could work on, like, huge marine pools. I feel like that would be awesome. Thank you, Forge. Will there be any hornbills? No. I might do something like I did with, Sugar Pine. Not Sugar Pine, what was the other one? Wildwoods, where I might do Makulutano Plus, where I just add a bunch of modded animals in whatever habitat that they might fit. So I might add, like, Narwhaler's ground hornbill into one of these habitats just to help flesh it out a little bit more. But I'm gonna probably keep that separate just for posterity's sake, I guess. I don't know. Just because I know, unfortunately, some people don't like mods. Which I honestly get, because I'm in that mindset right now with Planet Coaster, where it's like, dude, I don't need mods. The game just came out. The only thing I really want is free build, just so I can do stuff like, I don't know, place benches where I shouldn't be placing them. Yeah, I actually don't have a face. Yeah, Bolt's right. It got eaten by a chimp. Gibbons are very entertaining. I agree. Let me just get caught up with chat. Rodents and reptiles / amphibians never get the exhibit love, though. That's true. I agree. Amphibians are very fun to watch. Frogs, love those guys. Thing about Mega Aquarium, you don't know anything about fish. I know a decent thing about fish, but, like, I'm nowhere near an expert. PC specs. I genuinely don't know, Oliver. I've bought this PC pre-made. It has to be at least 6 years ago. And ever since then, I've gotten upgrade after upgrade. Not like crazy upgrades, just like one thing at a time. But she has just become a shell of her former self. I had to get the case removed. I had to get the case out because I bought so much stuff that my computer guy was like, and also I go to a computer guy. I don't install the stuff on my own because I don't trust myself. I went to my computer guy and he was like, yeah, you bought so much crap for this computer. It's not gonna fit in here anymore. And I'm like, well, okay, dog, I guess. Luckily, he had a case already right there. That was right before Zookeeper, too. That was, like, perfect timing. That was perfect timing. I am a pile of sentient leaves. I am. Hold on. But, yeah. Let me actually get, like, a good view over here. Okay, hold on. Before I move forward, I'm just gonna sink these right into the ground. Look at him. It's a nice big old habitat. I do need to decorate her out a little bit more. I want to make her look a little bit more like this, so we got a bunch of different other plants to work on. Leaf is live. Hello, BZ. BZ, our boy. Alright, please tell me this will work. It's making me log in. That's fine. Coyotes and American badger mixed habitat. Has that been done before? I feel like that wouldn't be an issue, right? Mountain chicken frog lover over here. Those guys are awesome. I am very partial to the Lake Titicaca frog. It's a very fun one. It's also very fun to say. Lake Titicaca. Alright. I'll tell you what. I'll put me on the live cam. Why not? There you go. There you go. Can you see it? Where would be the least intrusive? There we go. Hold on. What's my favorite African animal? That's a good question. That's a good question. Africa has so many good animals. You can't just choose just one. Favorite African animal? I hate this new age of transparent images where it's like, oh, it's not a real transparent image. You have to log on to our website to get the free ad revenue. Yes, I'm a sentient leaf. What more do you want? African animals. I really like rhinos. That's the thing. I'm not a big African animal guy. Hold on. I'm almost done with this shit post. Hold on. There we go. Leaf cam. Okay. You can see me play now. Yeah, I'm not really a big African animal. Remove backgrounds for free. Yeah, I know. It's fine. I don't care. It gets the job done. Alright, what do I need in here? I need to pull certain foliage pieces. I guess I can do the drin grass. I really don't want to. That's a good thing about like these live streams. I can do this mindless work and talk to you guys. But I still have to do the mindless work, which is, which of the guinea fowls do I prefer? I'm a big fan of Vulturine. Vulturines are just very pretty, but I did have a very special connection with the guinea fowl. I believe it was like the Kenyan guinea fowl at the Bronx Zoo. Very, very adorable little bird right there. And it would just peep peep at me. It would just go peep peep. It was very adorable. I think if we kind of just do stuff like that, that might look good. I don't know. Is this something? I want to make sure add to building off. So yeah, we're just going to follow like some of these grassy patches. Then for the sandy areas, we'll just add some rocks and stuff just to help it settle down a bit more. Who will be getting the biggest habitat? What species have I built for so far? I'll show you in a bit, BD Dragon. Elephants get the biggest habitat, obviously. But they do share it with their baboon brethren. The baboon. Rhinos are favorites. Yes, rhinos are very good. I love the rhinos. I do want to get... Gonna do something a little cheeky right here. Just get a bigger patch. That way we can just make the grass look so much better. Can we talk about how much these cows frickin' moo? They don't shut up. Hello, Hex Gay Agenda. Fantastic name. Fantastic name. How are you doing? What do I think about marabou storks? I think they're ugly, but I think that's what makes them fantastic. They have friggin' ball sack necks. They're very cool. Thoughts on Zookeeper with Kevin James? Best movie. Best movie. Such a good frickin' movie. It was shot in Boston, too, which makes it even better. Gotta love Happy Madison Films. Shout out to Adam Sandler for constantly pushing the bar with cinema. Cheetahs are fairly good. Cheetahs are fairly good. Yeah, to me, I don't know. I've never been a huge African mammal kind of guy. I would say I align more with, like, tropical species. I don't really fall in line with, like, oh, man, Asian tropical or South American tropical. No, I just like tropical animals because, like, I just like the tropical vibes. Whatever animals you would see in, like, key art for a Jimmy Buffett restaurant named Margaritaville, that's my stuff. That's my jam. It's my jammy jam. How am I? Habitat is looking incredible. Thank you very much. I'm doing quite well. It is a very enjoyable evening for me. I went birding earlier. Guys, I went birding. You know, it's currently like the cusp of winter, I suppose. In New England right now, it's the end of fall, start of winter-ish. Not really. We got like a whole other month. But we went down by the coast today, and I brought my camera with me, and I just started looking for ducks. I started looking for waterfowl. Seagulls, too, and cormorants, but mainly waterfowl. Waterfowl are what I enjoy most. And I saw some really cool ones. I saw, probably the coolest one I saw was a harlequin duck. Oh my god. See, like, I saw that and I was like, oh, harlequin duck. Harlequin duck, so cool. Because, yeah, they're not too common, apparently. And they just have this really, really beautiful coloration on them. Really awesome creatures. But, yeah, that was what I did earlier today. I went to Target. Target has this lovely new selection of little birds. Little Christmas birds, which are very, very adorable. I like this. This is good. I do think I need to get some other buffalo grasses in here, though. Just green this side up a little bit. And then we'll just sink this right back into. We'll probably get, like, a couple grasses in that middle pathway, too. Because, yeah, I don't know where the safari trucks are, but they should be coming up this way. That's the issue with this game. Well, there's a lot of issues with many games. But the safari trucks, they just get caught on every single animal. And when you're like me, and you're like, hey, I have this fantastic idea to make a safari park where the cars go through the habitats, they all get friggin' stuck. They all get friggin' stuck. Actually, they're not stuck. It's just, it should be in testing. Alright, there we go. Will they move? They'll move. Yep, okay. So that's how it's supposed to work. Alright, sorry. Let me get caught back up with chat again, because That's my thing. I hyperfixate on the foliage and then I forget, hey, I'm not just talking to myself. I'm talking to all you guys. All right. Check my Discord. You got it. You got it. Oh, I forgot about that bold. Even better. Even better. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Let me delete this. Trash that. Remove that. Remove that. Bold, thank you for that, because I completely forgot about that image. This image that you guys are about to see is like 4 years old, and Bold made this for me so long ago. But I think that very much represents what I look like in real life. Yep, that is fairly accurate. That is fairly accurate. I have not been recording my own side recently. What? What did you just do, buddy? What was that? That was a little crazy. Alright. Zookeeper with Kevin James was one of your favorite childhood movies. I love that for you. I love that for you. You want to know my favorite one as a kid? It's... what the hell? What are you doing? It's also a Kevin James movie. It is Paul Blart Mall Cop. It is Paul Blart Mall Cop. Really good movie right there. The second one, atrocious. Second one is a sin, actually. Let me find a priest. He can tell you. Second Paul Blart Mall Cop. I'm pretty sure it goes against one of the 10 Commandments. Also decorating the outside of this habitat, too. Let me get this bunch. Just easily plop it down. And then if I have an area like this, who cares? Just who cares? I'm leafing so hard right now. So cool. That is so cool, bro. Oh, hi, I'm stranger. How are you? Fully edge, yes. Get to fully edging, I guess. I am going to puke. I should not be allowed to talk. Or live stream, for that matter. This should actually be illegal. Alright, I'm gonna go through with some bigger foliage because I kind of want to wrap this habitat up. But don't tell anyone. I had intentions to go like, oh man, every single tree is gonna be so carefully placed in this park. Nah. We're I want to get this out. But hey, I still do foliage in a good way. So it's not like, you know, I'm kind of crapping this out. It's still gonna be good. It's still gonna be good. I think I hand-placed enough rocks in this habitat to where the point is like, you know what, yeah, fine. You can start to wrap her up. Hey, Beck! How you doing? Old school Nate, thanks for inviting us to hang out tonight. Of course, buddy. Do you remember the two-tusked narwhal morph you mentioned all the way back? Oh, shoot! Yeah, send that to me. There is apparently a two-tusked narwhal in real life. That is very awesome. I do remember that in Zoo Tycoon. I do remember that. I remember trying to get it. There were always things in Zoo Tycoon where it was like, it was kind of like those playground rumors, you know? But instead of playgrounds, it was literally the forums of like Northern Skies and Zoo Tycoon Volcano. All that good stuff. Where, what was it? Yeah, like the Stogosaurus painting, where it would put on, also, look at this. Look at this. This is just gonna be bush. It's just gonna be the bush, mate. Look at that. We don't need to worry. Especially right here. Wow, Jackson. I can't believe you would ruse me like that. Get out of here. I'm kidding. Make another account. Get this live stream to 1 million viewers consecutive. That would be so fun. Just kidding, of course. That would be fraud. Don't do that here. Alright, we need more marula trees. Back here. Alright. You just leafed everywhere. Okay, calm down. Calm down. You love my work? Thank you so much, Chance. Appreciate it. Why am I freaky? I don't know. Does anyone else, please, please, I don't want to be the only one. Get Benji X Scarlet Instagram Reels recommended to them, where it's like joy and anxiety in a rap battle. Also, I'm going to change the music over here. I want to get... There we go, the aquarium loop. Austin, you're from Kenya. That is awesome. Another country I would want to go to. And it's probably good that this reminds you of home, because that is kind of exactly what I'm going for. So that's actually quite good to hear. Yeah, this habitat is shaping up nicely. Let's get nitria bushes. I thought I would be like, oh man, I need my scaling in here. I really don't. Like, scaling in Planco, very good, very fun. Over here, it's like, nah, dog, this is Planet Zoo. You got used to it. That's kind of why I stopped asking Inaki to release a scaling mod, because it's like, I don't need it, number one. And number two, it's like, other people would need to have it installed as well. So it ruins that kind of like connectivity thing about that. I don't know. You're making an African zoo. You need ideas for a giraffe habitat. I'm trying to think of like an iconic giraffe habitat. The only iconic one I can think of is a bad one, and that is the San Diego Zoo one. Not the safari park, but the zoo. And I know I created that for San Cabrio. It's still a bad habitat in real life. Good juice, good juice. No, it's so good. It's literally one of my favorite things in the world. Because if, like, with foliage, I could just size it up and down. It's perfect. It is just perfect, mate. Also, speaking of perfect, I forgot who actually showed this technique in Bro Nation. But look at this. We can just have this overlapping foliage. It's so good. I don't know. I just love that stuff. I also went to Mystic Aquarium recently. You guys should be seeing a reel on that soon. I gotta get through a couple more editing videos, I guess. Editing reels. It doesn't allow for scaling, and a lot of the mods are the wrong size. I'm so sorry to hear that, Saurus. I'm so sorry. But that's why it's a beta version. You can't expect everything to work with it. Among Us, hello T-Rex. How are you, buddy? Best giraffe habitat, Omaha? Yeah. Omaha's pretty good. London Zoo? That's good. Franklin Park Zoo? Shamel Watson. Mr. Watson. Have you ever seen the habitat at Franklin Park Zoo? It's not good. Well, it's not good. It's just not interesting. It's just boring. Alright, I think we can do a couple more colors in here. I really like the blue stem. We need just a little bit more yellow in here. And hopefully for the lion habitat, we can start to make it into a little bit more open fields. because this is supposed to be right at the edge of, like, this forested section. And so, like, the main forest would be radiating out of here, but it would kind of disintegrate as you kind of get towards the buffalo habitat and towards the lion habitat. That's a goal, at least. Have a good enjoyment of the Era's live stream. Hello, Crocodilus Niloticus. How are you, sir? I should have a copy. Yes. Oh! 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 Forge, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I think I very well might. I think I might. Blank Park Zoo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Blank Park Zoo. Stupidest name ever. Absolute stupidest name for a zoo ever. And I live at Roger Dodger Zoo. I live at the Roger Dodger Zoo. I like this little section over here. It's nice and open. Blank Park Zoo. Oh my god. That ruined my night. Yeah, it's a funny name because it's stupid. It's like, hey, I'm gonna make a zoo in Planet Zoo. What should I name it? And it's like, you should call it Blank Park Zoo. And they took that literally. Like, I would have thought, like, oh man, I'm just imagining the CEO board of this zoo. And they're like, oh man, we gotta come up with a name for this park, you know? Blank Park. And then they're like, oh, well, are you sure? And it's like, yeah, Blank Park. And they write it down. And he's like, no, you friggin' idiots. No, I meant fill in the blank. I don't know. I can't believe that. I would never allow such a thing to happen. Iowa. I thought Iowa has a bunch of zoos. I thought Midwest is supposed to be like Zoo Central. It gives off major Disney's Animal Kingdom vibes. That's the goal. That is the goal. And speaking of that, it's only 7:50. We got so much time. The fiance's out of the house right now, so I am having all the time in the world to live stream without shame. Because I don't know. Like, she knows I do YouTube. I record videos when she's at home, but it's like, I'm talking to myself right now. I don't know. It's fun. But yeah, Disney's Animal Kingdom, speaking of that, I've been working on a project over the past couple of days, and we'll show it towards the end of the live stream. Might be a double feature of both Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. But we'll check that out. Is it AZA accredited? It is AZA accredited. That's good. We love to see accreditation. I will say, though. I'm getting on my soapbox. Accreditation doesn't mean everything. It does not. Of course, if it's like a big zoo. Like, I'm talking big zoo. Like a real zoo. Zebras, giraffes, bears, not even lemurs. I can't even count lemurs in there because farms have lemurs at this rate. If it's a real zoo and they don't have accreditation, I'm like, maybe not. But hello, Beach Mode. Hello, Lil Strong Edits. There's not going to be traversable area. I don't care. I don't care. Also, I think they should be able to traverse. Yeah, look at that. What was I going to say? No, if it's a small institution that focuses predominantly on a special type of animal, let's just say reptiles. I've been to 2 very good reptile institutions. Iguanaland. I've talked ad nauseum about that place. It's fantastic. It's perfect. Sparrow! How are you? Oh my god. Fantastic content creator right there. She's Polish, too. She's one of us. I'm only 25% Polish. Don't tell anyone. I want to be one of the greats, like Sparrow and Leader and Caesar. But I'm only 25%. I'm doing quite well. I'm doing quite well. We are live streaming, as you can tell. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Iguana Land. Okay. Yeah, we're having a good night. We're having a great night. We're live streaming. We're doing Foliage. We're working on the Big 5 Zoo. We're doing all that jazz. It is very good. Okay, Accreditation. Iguana Land. There was another place, Riverside Reptiles in, I think it's Goshen, Connecticut. I could be wrong. Another great facility. Incredible welfare. Even better education. And that, to me, like, you can get AZA accreditation. It comes with its own, like, requirements. So let's just say, for example, one of their requirements is your zoo needs to be paved, I believe. It needs to be paved with asphalt. Like, what the hell? What the hell? You can't have a dirt path? No, you cannot. As far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware. Then there's a bunch of, like, ADA requirements, which I do believe should be adhered to, regardless of, like, accreditation or not. But, let's get some reads right here. I'm kind of overdoing it with the reads. I think I gotta slow down a bit, but just add a couple more over here and here. But yeah, I've been to some really awesome zoos that have had no accreditation, but still phenomenal welfare. I've been to some really crappy accredited zoos. I'm talking like bottom of the barrel. I'm not gonna say which ones, but just know I've been to some. Ohio is the zoo capital of the world. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Columbus Zoo. Can I just say, you Ohioans, you don't know how good you have it. You really don't. The Columbus Zoo is incredible. In fact, you know what? I'm pulling up the life list. We're pulling up the life list, guys. I've been going crazy with my life list, may I just say. Alright, let me pull up the zoos. Here we go. Alright. Let me organize it by rating. This is fun. I love working on this. This is great. It's been forever since the last Big 5 video. Yeah, tell me about it. That's why we're working on it right now, but you guys are distracting me. Okay, I've organized it all out by accreditation. So you can see all my AZAs are up here. And you can see I've been to some pretty bad AZA zoos. Again, not like egregious, but it's like still, like I kind of felt dirty going to San Diego SeaWorld. Particularly for the orcas. And like, I don't know. I didn't go to any shows or anything. But like, I don't know. It was weird. But like these... And, like, I have my own ratings for these, too. You can see I have, like, these fun little taglines that go along with all my recent ones. But, yeah. Been to a few closed zoos, too. That's kind of fun. But, yeah, all the unaccredited zoos. Iguana Land. So good. San Diego Natural History Museum. I do count that because they did have animals in here. Like, so good. Riverside Reptiles. Maine Wildlife Park. That one's huge to me because it's like they do some insane rehab for animals. It's so good. Oh my god. Same with Save the Bay Aquarium. I was literally right next to it today, but I didn't end up going. But, again, like, you don't need accreditation to be a good zoo. And even then, you can also be a ZAA zoo and still be very good. Like Southwick Zoo. I know someone who was asking about that. Who was asking about that earlier? I'm sorry, I don't see your name anymore. But Southwick Zoo is very good. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite in New England, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Can I just show? I'm sorry. I gotta go back to the life list because this is stupid. Let me just... yeah. I have organized all of my history museums. I've organized all my industry museums. I've organized all my marketplaces and squares. This is the stupidest thing ever. But if you need to know what churches I've been to, I have them all over here, and some synagogues and mosques. A whole bunch of... I saw a bridge in here. I gotta change that. Science museums, stadiums, theme parks. I even have my coaster credits all organized right now. So I have all my coasters in here. Even better. This is the stupidest thing ever. Mr. Lion Rider has shamed me for this. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to detract from the Planet Zoo stream. I've listed all the restaurants I've been to. Any single place that I've eaten at is on here. And I'm still working through all of this stuff. All of the airports I've been to. All of the ports I've been to. If you want to know what theatrical performances I've been in, here they are. I do need to add a few more plays. I forgot about some. But yeah. Okay. Never get me back on the lifeless thing, because I will just talk your ear off about it. My fiance's sick of it. She is sick of hearing about it. Southwick's does have a great collection. They have some really good monkeys. Okay, let's work on terrain. Look at this. Only 8 terrain brushes. What the hell? What the hell? There we go. Rock. I was like, why isn't it going darker? I forgot. I use rock for the dirt. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of paint this up a little bit more. I think we'll kind of continue this up here. Again, if you're new here, if you're new to like leaf building, I don't build for the animals in mind. I build for the vibes in mind. And I don't build for what pieces are. I build for what they look like. So if I think that the rock looks more like dirt, I will use it as dirt. It is a very interesting brand of Tism. Yeah. Well, it makes me so angry. Because it's like, I have these flashbacks. You know, I get my brain blasts. What other plants can I do in here while I'm yapping? What are these? Blackthorn bush, perfect. I get these flashbacks every so often. And it's like, man, what was that restaurant I ate at in friggin' Brattleboro, Vermont? And then I can't remember. Now I have a list that I can just consult anytime and say, yeah, I can tell you exactly what I did when I was going to these places. And to me, like, that is so... I don't know. I love that. Sparrow has some wine. I might get a drink. I might get a drink, too. It'll make the stream a lot more fun. You don't remember 60% of your life. You see, you should have a master life list. You should. So that way you can always remember. Do I put what I ordered? No, not yet. I've considered it. I've considered doing like a food life list where it's like, oh man, have I ever had gazpacho? I'd be able to consult the list. I think that would be fun. Then I have people making fun of me. Obviously, it's very easy to. But then people are like, oh man, are you gonna have a life list of people that you've met? I'm like, I already do. It's called Facebook. Yeah. Stupid. It's stupid, I know. But it's my stupid. My parents hate it. My parents hate it. Because I text them throughout the day. I'm like, hey, remember when we went to that place in New Hampshire that one time? Yeah, remember that? Could you tell me what hotel we stayed at? Could you tell me what restaurant we ate at? It's fun. It's very fun. How do you start a life list? You just jump into it, Stezo. You start listing stuff. Ideally, you would have one for animals, which, here's what I do. Oh, let me find it. Hold on. Yeah, you just start writing stuff down. I forgot I have coffee, too. This is me without coffee. This is going to be me with coffee. Let me take a sip. All right. Ah, shoot. It's on my other account. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, let me share this with a leaf. But yeah, all you do is just, you start writing. You start writing. It's like, hey, where do I start a zoo? Where it's, well, it's like, you just start. It doesn't matter if you start at the entrance. It doesn't matter if you start with the habitat. You need to take that one starting point and then you just have it. Like, that's how it is. Okay. Life list. Here's what I have. Now, this is going to get very... Hello, I am the Lion Rider. How are you? I'm talking about the life list, Mr. Lion Rider. I'm talking about it. Okay, so here's what I have. Basically, for all this stuff, my process is I go to zoo tier list, and let's just say I go to New York Aquarium. Okay, zoo tier list. We gotta look that up first. Okay. Look up New York. Okay, sure. Let's just say Alley Pond Environmental Center. I looked that up, and let's just say I saw everything except for the green tree frog. I take all that, I pop it in here, I remove that, and let's just say I didn't see the northern leopard frog either. I take all that, I go into testing life list, I do that, and then whatever this place is called, Alley Pond Environmental Center, and then I just write that all in there. That's where it begins. That is where it begins. Hello, Dante. To make a vlog channel and teach you how to get your lives together? Listen, that requires me to have my own life together. Here's where it tallies it. So it takes everything from here and tallies them according to what I've seen. So I've seen American comb duck at 1 facility, American crocodile at 2, American flamingo at 11. And then this basically just organized it. Last time I did it was November 4th. So you can see I've seen a lot of macaws, a lot of red-footed tortoises, a lot of. It's stupid. It is stupid. Okay? It's stupid. But it's so worth it because you can be like, hey, I've seen all these animals. It's really, really cool. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? Jay, here's what you do to get mud walls. You find them on the workshop. You find them on the workshop. I use Zoobs. I think Zoobs are the best. I really love the texture on them. They're really pretty. That's really all I have. Do I have Caesar's Habitat Essentials? I do. Caesar's are good too. I use these ones for San Cabrio. Alright. It's clever, yes. Yes, it is. I don't know what to do with this habitat. I think that we can't change that terrain for the Jeeps. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just wait for them to circle around. Or should we work on the elephant? No. No. I don't like megafauna. Megafauna is scary to do. How do you get good at Planet Zoo? You just play. You just play. I wish there were a better answer to that, but you need to play the game. Same thing goes for Planet Coaster. You need to play. Yes, I need to lock in. I can't get alcohol. I really can't handle it right now. Okay. Let's see where this guy goes. Okay. So we can't change the terrain around there because I worked so hard to get these habitats the way that they are. So I think we're going to lower the terrain around here just a little bit. And everywhere where there's sand, we can't edit. So around here, we'll just kind of follow it. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Elephant Graveyard of Bold. As much as I want to have fun, I need to be realistic. And this is me telling you guys get the exclusive Makulutano stuff. I would make this entire thing a shitpost if I would. I'd do friggin' Pride Rock over here. Though I think we probably should. I think we might. Binge all of my old videos and practice, yeah. Is there an updated olive baboon? Soon. 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 Franklin Park on crack. Nick, I think we very well might. I think we might. Leave this file, we play Drunk Planet Zoo. No. We can't do that. We can't be doing that. Alright. It's floating a little bit, but don't tell anyone. I can't play this drunk. I've got a habitat to make. Alright, so what I'm going to do around here, I'm going to use these rock walls to line out where we want the kind of Jeep to go. And then from there, we can play around. Ah, yes. I think we're going to take those inspirations, Mr. Lion Rider. I think that might be how we do it. I am not going to pull out the whiskey. I hate whiskey. I'm sure you guys can probably tell I am a fruity drink guy. I am very much a fruity drink enjoyer. Because, like, why would you want to drink something that tastes disgusting? Sprite, yes. Sprite is good. My Italian grandmother's probably rolling over in her grave right now, but Sprite mixed with red wine, very good. It's very good. And I am tired of pretending like it's not. Because, I'll say it, wine, I think it's fine. I just would never drink it outright like that. I'm sorry. Have I seen Brevard Zoo's new lion habitat? I have not. Can you kayak through that one, though? Can you? Okay, our lions. I don't know what to do up here. I think we actually might shrink this habitat. It wasn't my goal with it. But I think just for practicality's sake, we're going to do something like this. Pink lemonade is good. I agree. Eggnog. How do we all feel about eggnog? I kind of like it. I kind of like eggnog. I am a nogger. I am here for nog. Is there any way to just rewind what I just said? I feel like someone's gonna take that so out of context. It's like iced chai. Yes! Chai is fantastic. Chai is very good. Alright. Let me pull up some inspiration. Franklin Park Zoo, lion habitat. Let me see. Let me see. I do like what they have going on. I do like it. I think we definitely need like a big rock in the middle. So I think we might do something kind of like this. Then bada bing and bada boom. Call that the triangle rock. A triangle rock. Now my question, a white hot chocolate with chai tea. That sounds like it should be illegal. It sounds so good. Like, you're telling me that this has existed all this time and I don't have it? That's insane. Let's get some fences down. This is me. I need to bounce everywhere. Also, I realized I said, oh man, I'm not recording earlier. And then I didn't start recording. So I'm going to record now so that this video can be fun. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you. It's not even close to Christmas time, though. It is not close. Also, getting tired of this song. I need another... Let's do 9 Ball Island. Let's loop it. Alright. Back to work. Can't wait for Christmas time. You know what I don't really like? No one does it fun. Is Thanksgiving. I wish people got more experimental during Thanksgiving. People always say, like, Thanksgiving's all about the sides. I don't even like the sides in Thanksgiving. I think recently mac and cheese is starting to make its comeback for a Thanksgiving side. I like that. That's good. That's good. You know? Because it's like, it's different. But I want more. 40 days. Yeah, baby! So exciting. Yeah, like, I don't know. Sweet potatoes are good, but they're not fun during Thanksgiving. Like, I like more Asian style sweet potatoes, if that makes sense. But like turkey. Turkey is an atrocious meat. It's a beautiful bird, atrocious meat. I'll say it. The best turkey is deli turkey. I'll say it. I'll say it. Fried chicken to be a Thanksgiving meal. I agree, Forge. I completely agree. Because that's good. That's good right there. Also, we need to bring this up a bit more. You love Planet Zoo. So do I, Makiza. So do I. It's a pretty good game, isn't it? All right. Pretty good game. We're gonna even that out. So hopefully that from this perspective gives a good look into the habitat. Hello, you're new. How are you, Makiza? Levi's World of Exotic Animals. How are you on this fine day? I think we're going to do a retaining wall over here. I'm kind of throwing realism out the wall. I'm kind of doing it. The lines would be able to scale this, I know. But listen, I care about the vibes. I care about the vibes. Mashed potatoes. Okay. Mashed potatoes need to be done right. I will defend mashed potatoes at least. If you think they taste like that, you gotta make them better. You gotta start a mashed potato contest with whoever is making them at your family's holiday. It's funny seeing the guests zoom by. Yeah, they're not stopping to look at the lions. I have no idea why. Maybe because they're all the way over there. Okay. Spatchcock turkey. Yes, I've heard that. I've seen it. I don't host Thanksgiving, so unfortunately, I'm not the one cooking the bird. If it were up to me, here's what I would do. I would do chicken. It's the best meat. It is very easy to do. It is not hard to mess it up. Well, it's hard to mess. I guess it's easy to mess it up, but like, I don't know. If you're in charge of making the Thanksgiving meal, I'd at least trust you to cook a chicken, you know? And it has more flavor. It has more flavor than turkey. It doesn't make you tired. I don't like feeling tired during Thanksgiving. 'Cause it's like, man, why do people want to feel like this? It's silly. Oh, bold. That's a smart move. That's a smart move. Yeah, bread rolls. Literally. Ham is good. Epit. I agree. My family, my dad's side, does ham for Thanksgiving. And it's very good. It's very good. You make it on the smoker. Okay. Automatically, if you make Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner on a smoker, you're doing it right. You are absolutely doing it right. That is the way to go. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to start rock work over here. Okay. I'm going to say to myself, this is a fictional facility in Africa. And all of the natural habitats, all the natural barriers in here. It just came like that. It just came like that, bro. I think that's going to be the goal. So they have plenty of room back there, but I don't know. Maybe we should kind of shrink it down a bit. That's crazy. That's crazy, Makaiza. So crazy I had to say it 5 times. You're making Chester Zoo. I hear Chester Zoo is quite good. I hear it's quite good, indeed. I had a longer piece. Is it this one? No. It's this one. Yes, I've heard, Makaiza. That is quite good. I have not that much. I can barely handle the one zoo I'm working on right now. But that does look cool. I think we gotta get more layers. Kind of flip these up. a sip of water. What's a zoo? Hell if I know, Drew. Hell if I know. Where is this zoo? I don't know where it would be. I was thinking like South Africa. But I'm not going to give it a location. I feel like if I do that, it just sets me up for, oh, but what if the foliage doesn't match up? What if this doesn't match up? I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I think we're safe to say it takes place in Africa. And just call it there. Can you actually see them from over here? Yeah, you can. So yeah, I think that's just going to be how this zoo ends up. It's just Africa. Yes, Beyond Drew TV is here. Drew is absolutely killing it with the Planet Coaster 2 jazz. Drew, I cannot wait to check out your park. I literally cannot. Drew just made a insane water park in that damn game. Really, really beautiful stuff. That game is so fun. Let's poll the community. Any zoo people, and I'm specifying zoo people, have you guys given that game a chance? The Planet of the Coasters of the Apes. Give me the lore. No, we can't do lore. Once we start to add lore, we can't go back. What happened to San Cabrio? San Cabrio. I was saying this earlier, Dragon. I build when I feel inspired. San Cabrio, I just don't... I haven't seen a panda, okay? Here's the thing. I haven't seen a panda in 2 or 3 years. So I can't build the panda area. That's my mindset. It's like, I would really love to. But I just don't know how it would look. Absolutely messed up that terrain. Oh my word. But yeah. And the Florida Zoo, Zoo Sarasota. I gotta stop making big zoos. I gotta stop making big zoos. Epit, we sent Hope Harbor away a while ago. We already held the funeral. She's gone. Also, I think that this might be kind of cool. Yeah, unfortunately, Hope Harbor. I had such a good time with Hope Harbor. Like, honestly, out of all my zoos, Hope Harbor might have been the most fun. Because the entire point of ZSU was you're making lore for your parks. Every step of the way. Every single trade you had. Every single, like, animal you brought in. It had a backstory. It had a person it was attached to. And now it's attached to you. And it was like... You're just continuing this story. Does this look good? Okay, they kind of cross over that just a smidge. Let's push her back. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I Hope Island. Oh man, I miss it. But yeah, eventually I had to say goodbye to it because I didn't have the time to continue doing ZSU. I had a great time with it. Do not get me wrong. It's just, it was such a time sink. I enjoyed it, but I had to constantly be playing the game. And that to me, especially like at this point in my life right now, I have a couple other jobs. I have like all this other stuff that I'm doing. I'm like, I just couldn't handle it. I talk about this like it was last week. I literally quit like... years ago. It feels like it at this point. Goodbye, Makaiza. Have fun. Leaf's return? I did a small return, but that was, anyone who was in the know will know what Forge and I got into. That was fun though. It was so crazy too. Okay, fine. I'll spoil it. We did a farm, but it was literally 1 week before Barnyard got announced, and I did not know about Barnyard at that point. So when I got the trailer, and you know, I got the email sent to me, oh, the next pack is gonna be the Barnyard Animal Pack. I literally could not stop laughing, because everyone would have been like, oh man, it was intentional that you did this park. And it was like, no, this was just a stroke of luck. It was a complete stroke of luck. When will I see pandas? I don't know. I would like to go to DC soon, but the issue is, I am an adult with adult responsibilities and adult finances. And yes, I easily could afford to go to, let's just say, the National Zoo tomorrow. It would not be a smart decision. Plus, like, I want to go to more new places anyways. And yeah, I could go see pandas, but like, I've never been to Philadelphia. Never been to the zoo, or just the general stuff around there. Rocky, Patty's Pub, all the good Philadelphia stuff, a cheesecake. Philadelphia's honestly on my list right now. Philadelphia, I know we were talking about Australia earlier. I feel like Philadelphia is higher than Australia, and I just find that so funny to me. Wedding planning is going fantastic, Sparrow. Thank you for asking. It's very fun. It is very fun indeed. It's annoying sometimes. It's annoying. But it's fun. Giovanna! How are you? Obrigado. Thank you for stopping by. Alright. I like this. Very cool vibes we have going on over here. I think, okay, honestly, I think today's goal is just going to be mapping out the habitats. Because I don't want to do another lick of foliage, but I do want to have this stuff all planned. So I think that's going to be this stream's main goal from now on, is going to be, let's map out the elephants, let's get kind of like the highlights done, let's get like that upper area for where the baboons are going to be. Let's just focus on all that stuff. Also, hold Y? Rebuild. Let's go. Let's go. Miss it. I say miss it like it was gone. Is there a deadline in the path? No, he was just sleeping. He was just sleeping. He's up now. Philly Zoo is fun. Yes, Sam. I really want to go there. That's Zoo 360, right? Definitely on my list. I've heard some incredible stuff about that place, so it's like, man. One of my buddies describes it as the worst best zoo in the United States. And I know that sounds like a bad thing, but he means that in like the best way possible. Then Lion Rider describes it as a Zoo Tycoon 3 zoo. Which is very fun. The leaf cam scares you. I honestly forgot that is still up there. But I'm not taking it down. I'm going to leave that up there. Even for the next stream I do. When will that be? No clue. No clue at all. But it will be a surprise for you all and Leaf in the future. Alright, this is looking good. Let's smooth her out. Philly, I've heard it's the oldest, but I think there's so much like gray area when it comes to all that stuff. Like, I can't remember what the gray area was, but I know that, like, for some reason there's an ongoing debate about, well, they technically didn't open until then. Blah, 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 blah. But whatever. Okay. Raise it up a little bit over there. I gotta figure out what to do with, like, these things right back here. Dude, bold. Partly why I wanted to stream today. I'm like, damn, Jaunty is getting all the fun. Let me get some of that pie. Then again, I'm playing Planet Zoo and not Planet Coaster. And he has 3 times the amount of subscribers that I do. Which is wackadoo. Also, I did mess that up back there. So we're just going to push that down. But yeah, I've been loving Jaunty's streams. He, like, no one does it like he does. Such a huge inspiration to me. Let's lower these down. Yeah, I've been loving those streams. Just recently, like, I don't know what happened. Well, I know exactly what happened. Planet Coaster 2 happened. But it feels like our little sphere, I guess, like the Planet games, has had such a huge resurgence, not just in terms of like, there's like content coming back, you know, but just in terms of like the builds everyone's doing. People are coming back basically from the grave. I mean, just look. I'm gonna point Drew out over here, but look at Drew. Oh man, he's back swinging again. Awesome stuff, and it makes me so happy. But yeah, Geekism was back. We got so much awesome stuff out of all this. And I'm finding like a lot more awesome creators through Planet Coaster 2. Planet Coaster 2 too. Minerals doing some really awesome stuff. One of my favorite things has to be Masked Bandit doing his Bikini Bottom zoo. Not zoo, Jesus. Theme park. And it's so fun. Oh my god. Such awesome stuff he's working on. Alright, I like that little thing back there. That is cool. I do want to raise this terrain just a little bit more. Actually, I think let's go a little crazy with it. We're going big strokes back here, folks. Big strokes, folks. There we go. Much better. What's my opinion on the Common Eater mod? I'll tell you what, it is fantastic. You want to know why? I saw Common Eater today. I saw one. Well, I saw many. I saw one male and one female in separate areas. Wish I could have played matchmaker for them. But it looks exactly like a real one does, which is very cool. And it's made by Monsoon, who is literally one of my favorite modders out there, which was very cool to see. So yeah, I like it. I like it. No zoo, not interesting. I'm sorry, but I love the Planco stuff. I love the Planco community. It's different. It's different. And that's why I kind of like playing that game so much more often nowadays. Now, I do love my zoo. Do not get me wrong. This game is fantastic. But I can't do the stuff I want to do in Coaster in Planet Zoo, you know? And it's like, it's a completely different, like, it's a completely different candy bowl, I guess, where it's like, here I can make a huge Africa park. I can't really do that in Planet Coaster. The same thing. I can't do like an Atlantis themed water park in Planet Zoo the way I would in Planet Coaster, you know? And that to me, it just helps me enjoy the game so much more. And it just helps keep the inspiration flowing, which is very fun. I like that habitat. I like how kind of like creaky it looks. Creaky? Does that make sense? How often do I visit zoos? I try and go to one at least once a month. This year I've been to, I want to say 25-ish. Having a little sip of water, sorry. I've been yapping too much. But yeah, I try and go often. I have days where I can see multiple zoos in one day. That's a benefit of New England, where it's like we have so many small zoos that it's easy to see a lot of them at once, which is fun. But yeah, that's what I try and do. And of course it helps that, like, my friends, my family, we all like going to zoos together too, which is very fun. Oh my god, they were thirsty. They were thirsty. Look at that. So that's definitely very helpful to have right there. Why won't they stop and look? You can see them right there. I don't know what to do about the habitat. I think we're just going to work on kind of like framing these habitats more. Also, getting rid of this. Goodbye. Good freaking bye. Alright. I want to just sit back a little bit. Let's just look at the elephants over here. Let me get caught up with chat. Can I make a ring connect? I don't do mod requests, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to have a little snack. I have some cookies over here. How are you guys doing? What do you guys think the next Planet Zoo DLC is going to be? Let's bring in the real talk. What do you want? What is one animal that you want in this DLC? What are you talking about? I have no idea what I'm talking about. At, like, this point in the stream, I think there's a little bit of a delay. Okay. You guys got my question. Alright, I'm seeing some good stuff. Walmart pack, I completely agree. We really need the Walmart animals. Colobus monkey. I see tree kangaroo. Happa, no! They have one more DLC on the way. I have a cookie juice. I have a cookie. Macadamia and white chocolate. I also have coffee to keep me talkative. Keep me very talkative. Okay. What I want to do. I want to have areas where the Hamadryas baboons can go up very high. So I think what I want to do is something kind of like this, where I just keep on building this upwards and upwards. Kind of like that one Fortnite mountain. I gotta play Fortnite again. I bought the battle pass, okay? This is me Fortnite talking. I'm sorry. If you don't understand or play Fortnite, I'm so sorry. This isn't gonna make any sense to you. I bought the frickin' battle pass because I was like, man, this season's so fun. But I haven't played since I bought it. And it's like, god damn it, they got me again. They added macaques. Yeah, macaques. We have the Japanese macaque, if that's what you mean. Do you want to stream Fortnite? Maybe not. I'm sorry, Forge. That's... I don't think that would be a good idea. Many swears would come out of my mouth that I don't want the young'uns to hear. We're going for some mesas over here. I don't know if the idea reads. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Forge. But, yeah, honestly, I just want to finish this up. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I want this to read as these big mesas. I also love how we trap these guys under here. That's kind of funny. Let's move them out. Fortnite Roblox stream. Yeah! Yeah, baby! We can play Skibbity Toilet Simulator. Wahoo! We bring the boom! No, now it's just brain rot stream. Now it's just brain rot. What if they had the Costco guys to Planet Zoo? What if they add the Rizzler to Planet Zoo? Well, that'd be something. They have a prehistoric pack. I would love one. I would love one strictly because it would make people angry. Like when I heard, okay, here's a little sadist in me. When I heard about Barnyard, it was the funniest thing to me because I knew everyone would hate it. Everyone would hate it. And guess what? Hate it they did. And I think to myself, what would push people over the limit even more? Because, listen, Zookeeper's Pack, that was good. It was good. It wasn't great. It's not great. But it's not bad. It's not bad. However, I would love it. I would adore it, actually. If they did have an Extinct Animals DLC. Because the community would hate it. The entire community would hate it. And that, to me, would be so worth it. Because, listen, I'm a man of the people, right? I'm a man of the people. I want new rigs so that people can get new animals. So that people can get, like, new animals in their game. I want animals that, technically, can already be made pretty good with mods in the game. For everyone to enjoy. For console. However, I like seeing people angry. So if they did, in fact, make an Extinct Animals DLC, that would make the community very angry. And that would make me very happy. You want to know why? Because I don't care. They could add the unicorn, the spectacled... I was about to say spectacled caiman. What's another spectacled? Speckled duck. Sure, speckled duck. Very good animal right there. They could add that. They could add Mufasa. Literally just Mufasa with a tie-in for the movie. And I'd be happy. I would be very happy. You want to know why? Because the game's getting support. I can make some videos on it. It'd be fun. And Reddit would be pissed. Really? I just want Reddit angry. Just put the fries in the bag. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me go on my tirade. Should be telling me to take my pills. No, they would choose the worst extinct animals. That's right. They'd choose... You know what they would choose? Over dodo? What's the other one? What's the other extinct pigeon that no one cares about? They would choose that one. And everyone would be like, but where's my dodo? And Frontier would be like, oopsie. You don't get one. Sorry. Well, don't be ridiculous. A bird pack? That's stupid. That's stupid. You want birds? So dumb. I did build a lemur habitat, Simon. It's called a shafaka. Where are they? Where are they? Look at them. Look at them. They're hopping. They like to move it, move it. That'd be funny. Oh man, that'd be funny. Okay. Tour of the Zoo. I did that like at the start of the stream game. You can go check that out. We covered it fairly well. I do like that. That's a cool little effect. I think I'll sort of build this out. I think the idea we have is shaping up quite nicely. You better fine. Hold on. Let me find. Oh, with Animal Crossing music, yeah, that's Nintendo. Let me would Stardew? Listen, Leafy needs money. Leafy needs that ad revenue, and he can't be having greedy Nintendo be taking that ad revenue away. Piano Skyrim. There we go. Play Snoop Dogg. You don't know what to play. You need to play. I don't know. What should you play? I enjoy Power Washing Simulator. It's a fun game. Planet Zoo music? I could, but it's fine. This is nice. I like, the Planet Zoo music puts me to sleep. And I also listen to it too much during my videos. Like, if I'm editing, I need to listen to it. So it's like, ugh. Kind of want something different for the streams. Alright. Kind of like that. What we're doing right now, we're kind of just scripting out, I guess, where we want these habitats to go. Power World, you know what you should play? Descenders. It's a cheap game, I think. I got it for a deal at least. It is a downhill, procedurally generated mountain biking game. And it's very fun. What's my favorite animal to build for? I really don't know. I can't remember ever really having an animal that I'm like, oh man, I gotta build this habitat over and over and over again. I'm sure if you run my like video certain algorithm though, it might come up with some animal that I built for a million times. I just can't remember what that would be. Also, I kind of like that divot right there. Do it again. The madman. Then we can have it go back down. What was I saying? I don't know. I need another cookie. What's an animal I think is hard to build for? I don't know. Megafauna. Definitely megafauna. I say that as I'm making a megafauna habitat right now. It's just, and I know Forge makes fun of this, but I just find their habitat so boring. Like, the leopards were fun because their habitat, if we look at it, you can see climbing frames, you can see trails, you can see, like, their habitat's not just ground, it's like aerial. You have areas where you want them to go, areas where you don't want them to go. Even the same with this one over here, and the same with this one right down here. For megafauna, though, that's their habitat. There is no, it's all cut and dry. And I don't like that. There's no challenge. It doesn't push me. But whatever. It looks good, so I'm not really too upset. Alright, this habitat. Yeah, I know I could build better for them, but just choose not to. Instead, I'm gonna be cheeky about this and duplicate these stupid things. So that way, we can kind of parse out this building and make these areas for the baboons to go up on. And I think that's going to be a really, really cool kind of vista right down there. Like, look at that elephant coming out of there. It's my least favorite animal in the game. I don't know. I don't know. Himalayan brown bear. Stupidest animal. Stupid. I want to know what was going through their mind when they were like, yeah, we have, like, room for a brown bear clone. Let's choose the worst one. Let's just choose the worst one. I'm sorry, Mr. CEO. Shouldn't we have one that's, like, it's a zoo game? Shouldn't we have one that's, you know, in a zoo? You idiot! You idiot! You're fired. Give me 10 Cygus. No, I think it's a silly addition. Because, like, I don't know. What's a common one? I know there's a common one out there. Even Syrian brown bear, they're common. At least relative. Himalayans just aren't. And that's kind of a shame. But, to me, it's a little silly. Yeah, exactly, Bolt. Not to mention it's literally a subspecies. That, like, I don't know. I understand some subs make sense, but to me, that's just the stupidest one they could have chosen. Absolutely silly. What will my next zoo be? I'm not sure, Simon. I'm not sure. I don't have plans. I have ideas, and I think they're gonna be very much in line with, like, kind of like the Skyrim zoo. Like, I have one planned for Red Dead. I think that's gonna be fun. I just gotta beat it. I just gotta beat it. No one spoil. No one spoil. Arthur's still alive. I have concepts of a zoo. I have concepts. We're gonna make the biggest zoo. It's gonna have animals. It's gonna have animals, people. Oh, God. Oh, God. I got in trouble. You guys might have noticed I deleted that American flag post. The American flag's still up on the Frontier Workshop, though. If you're making an American zoo, not American zoo, American theme park, absolutely consider that. We don't need pandas in our zoo. They're from China. That's terrible, terrible, terrible impression. Oh my God. Maybe work on San Cabrio. Maybe. That's cute. Cute idea. The inspiration just needs to be there. I think that's the biggest issue that people need to understand, is that you don't want me to work on a zoo that I don't feel inspired on, because it will look like crap. If I feel good about a zoo, and I'm like, you know what, I have ideas for, first of all, I don't like that angle. I want you to look up at these kind of like baboon areas. Yeah, next person that mentions San Cabrio, they're gonna get a timeout. You're not allowed. I want pictures of spiders. Send me spiders. No, you don't want a bad zoo. That's how, and I hate to say it, I know people like the series, but that's how city conservation kind of turned out. Where it was like, I was super inspired for the first few habitats, but then I'm like, oh, I have to make this an entire zoo? Are you freaking kidding me? And that's how you get crap like, I don't know, like the tapir habitat in there, where it was like, well, I guess I need to make it, like I planned for it, so I guess I'll make it. And that, to me, I want to get away from that. That, to me, is not enjoyable. What I enjoy about this game is making habitats that I am proud of, making zoos that I'm proud of, and unfortunately, I just can't work like Caesar or ZHS or pretty much any other living person in the Planet Zoo community, where it's like I have a mega project and I work on it all the time. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for my play style. Want this to be higher. We can dress it up. And it's just such a shame. Yeah, that's why your zoo isn't any more finished. Yeah. You zoom in, you zoom out, and you're like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that was good work. I looked at it. But yeah, that to me is kind of where I feel when it comes to San Cabrio. I would love to work on it every single day, do not get me wrong, but unfortunately, and like the other thing too is, I just don't have the time, man. I don't have the time, especially after kind of like quote unquote pushing the bar with the aviary habitat. It's like and I kind of worked myself in a corner, I guess, where it's like, man, I should probably go bigger for the next episode. I know I don't need to. I know you guys will enjoy whatever gets put out for it, but at the end of the day, it's my channel. I want to make sure I enjoy what I put out. And right now, that just isn't the case. I don't have any ideas floating around the old noggin that say, hey, this is what I want to work on. I really thought that once they unveiled the panda habitat at San Diego, I'd be like, oh man, I'm ready. Put me in, coach. But no, it's kind of sad, because it's like, I would love to work on it. No, that's my spiel. I'm kind of just talking in circles at this point. Yeah, that's the thing though, game. It's not recreating though. it's like, obviously, it's heavily inspired by. My phone just fell. That's great. My phone just fell again. That's great. And that's the thing that kind of just, like, is a little bit of a shame for that. Because it's like, I don't know. Okay. I should do a San Diego Zoo. I should do a San Diego Zoo. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. How have I never thought of that before? That's so good. No, okay. I don't need ideas. I don't need ideas. What I need is time. So, if you guys are gonna give me another idea, it might be more worth your time to look up how to add another hour to everyone's day. Yeah. I've lost my sanity. I've lost my sanity at this point. It's kind of fun. I did see that tweet. That was very funny. San Bernardino is my favorite recreation. I do need to tour it, though. I do need to tour that on the channel. I had planned to right before I upgraded my computer, I think. So that's actually pretty good timing. Oh, man. I don't want to do the foliage in here. Luckily, elephants kind of just live in dirt pits, so that should be fine, but it's going to be making a dirt pit interesting is going to be the real problem. I do like this, though. It is very spacious. I think I'll kind of raise this up back here. Bigger brush. And then we can kind of just go through and smooth her out. We don't really need to worry too much about the back. No one's going to be back there. No one's really going to be looking. I do want that fleshed out, though. I went 20 seconds without the Zaza. So true. So true. Oh, man. You know what this makes me want to do? This makes me want to play Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, I could just use a scenery brush back there. Zoo tours, thank you so much, Maxine. Those are my favorite things to do because it's like, I wish I had a good camera to record, like, actual zoo footage and do, like, my own Zoo Tours channel, like, you know, Zoo Tours and ZHS and all these other awesome people. But, one of my favorites, what's his name? Tom's Road Trippin'. One of my favorite YouTubers out there. Just a guy. He's just a guy. He goes around touring zoos, touring theme parks, touring museums. He's awesome. Really awesome way to get, inspiration off of zoos. If like, Zoo Chat doesn't really fit your bill. Build a time machine. Yeah, I wish it were that simple. And hey, if you're enjoying the stream right now, be sure to drop a like. It's free. It costs nothing. This is looking good. I like how we're kind of planning this out. I think this is kind of what I need to do in here. It's going to be a little bit more. I do like how all the baboons can actually go up to these areas. And I think, hold on. Baboon. What are their own enrichment items? Can the elephants use a jelly cake? African... Nope, they cannot. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to strategically hide some of these jelly cakes. Okay? We're going to strategically hide them. Then we're going to strategically... Man, I was like, this is such a good piece. Let me scale it. Wrong game. Wrong frickin' game. What we're going to do, we're going to do that. We're going to do this. And I think if we pop in here, climbable. Let me try and find a nice African tree. I forgot about... Look, climbable Africa. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. But Planet Coaster, if I type in that, it's just going to look for anything that only has those items. It needs to be typed exactly as climbable Africa, or otherwise it won't show up. Which is a shame. Okay. It doesn't look too good. That's fine. But I think... Hopefully, let me... Ah, shoot. Okay. Luckily, this shouldn't be too bad. And I think... Bro, what? Why isn't this climbable? This is quite a predicament. Does it need to be higher? Okay, maybe. Going to attach it right there. And let's just say we sink it a little bit into the ground. And have it right there. Dog, why are they not able to go over there? Let me look up more climbable pieces. Okay. It's gonna look like crap, but we can cover it up with, like, grass. Bro, what? Why is this not working? Am I just going to resort to using rope? Add a platform. Sure. We can try. What? Yeah, it's going on the workshop once it's done. I do the same with all my other finished products. Products? Ugh. Ugh! That's a terrible way to describe art. Like this. Only true art looks like a platform with a million different branches on it. I'm sorry, come on. Okay, so... Like, what? Also, that just looks like crap. I don't know. Hold on. Oh! What animals am I building habitats for? I'm currently building for the Hamadryas baboon, who share their habitat with African elephants. And in order to do that, I am doing kind of interesting rock work, I guess. Maybe we could tuck this in right here. And we'll just hide it. Okay. So that works. It's stupid. This is stupid. But fine. We can find ways to hide it. That's the important part. And I think, yep, that works. So it's not ideal. It is not ideal in the slightest. But luckily, it's a thin piece, so we can change it up a little bit. We just gotta do it on every single one of these. And like right here is gonna be fine. Had long flume. Ugh. I wish. I wish we could do flumes in this game. That would be fun. Alright. So I think almost all. Almost. You know, we just... Ta-da! Back over here. Damn it. Is this the same issue? I think it just needs to be flat, right? So bringing that up, I guess. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. That is fine. How long have I been streaming? I'm kind of scared to look. I've been streaming for 2 hours. That is great. That's great. You guys just let me yap like this. You should be ashamed. I kind of like this. We'll round it out a little bit too. So yeah, so luckily we finished up that buffalo habitat. That was my main goal with this. Am I going to crash out? Maybe. Maybe. I'm starting to get tired. I'm just even more impressed by Jonty at this point. He yaps for God knows how long. It's very impressive. 2 hours of pure entertainment. Sure, that's what you can call it. Let's kind of round these out just a little bit more. Also, super easy way to refill these. Click X. Oh, no. Delete it, then yeah. Delete it, then undo. And that way, it just reappears. Yeah, that's going to be our way to entice our baboons up there, which is going to be very helpful. But yeah, I think that looks good. Thank you. Thank you. I think we can do something kind of like this. I talked about the Planet Zoo music making me sleepy. No, it's Skyrim soundtrack is just feels like a warm hug to me. Yeah, this, if you're expecting an episode on this next week, this is it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while until she's ready. But rest assured, I'm very excited now. Now that I've finally bit the bullet, popped back in this game. I'm excited that we'll finally get some Zoo Tycoon. Hold on. Zoo Tycoon full soundtrack. Zoo Tycoon OST. Da, 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 da. Someone needs to combine every single one into its own video. Like a single video. Because these ones are just a playlist, but, is there a way to loop this playlist? Ah, there is. Okay. That's good. There's also the Planet Zoo music in here, which I think is funny. It's like, who invited Blood? You're not even on the team. Alright. That's good. I think we'll do a big elephant barn back here. I think we'll just imply it. It's fine. I just don't want to do rock work over there. I feel like a barn would be less work. Alright, let's bring this out. And then we'll flatten her. Flatten her. In it, bruv. Let me refresh. Let me see how many likes we're at. Oh wow. Alright. What non-video game music do I listen to? Everything. I wish I were joking. But when I say everything, I don't mean like, oh, I like every music, then I just listen to, like, you know, rock and then pop and then all this stuff. No, I listen to everything. I got my show tunes. I got my Appalachian folk music. I got my Ninja Sex Party. Oh my god, absolutely love those gentlemen. What else do I like? I like my depressed indie girly pop music. So Marina is like one of my all-time favorites. Big Chappell Roan fan. Absolutely loving what she's been doing recently. Lord, huge Lord fan. Jimmy Buffett, one of my other all-time favorites. Do I have a favorite enclosure in this zoo? I don't know. I don't. Sorry. Is this the extended version? I like the animal samples. That's funny. Yeah, I've never heard this version before, and I had the complete collection. That's strange. Rap. I enjoy some rappers. I like my Nicki. I like my Mac. Mac is good. Oh, here's the jam. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like a whole bunch. I wish I could say I subscribe to a certain kind of stuff, but no, I like everything. I find the beauty in all kind of music. Each like kind of song tells a story, even if it is about, I don't know, whatever. It's good. It's all good. Okay. I hate how I'm like, okay, we had this stream for 2 hours. All we did was place down a crap ton of grass, talked about Lifeless, and placed down a whole bunch of rocks. I am seeing the Wicked movie. I am. Indeed, I am. Yeah, I'm thinking, what else do we do? I think I kind of want to switch up the wall over here. I think I'm going to go for the classic rock wall. And again, this one, I literally just ripped from the Barnyard Animal Pack blueprint. And again, just rotating it 180 degrees every single time. Love this. So good. And I don't know. It just fits this habitat so well because it's going to be... It's not really a copy. It's not really a copy. Oh, yeah. I bet. I bet, Nick. But yeah, I kind of like this habitat. I don't know. We got to find a way to keep the animals away from here, though, so I think we'll strategize on that. Maybe we'll make the water even deeper. Don't go to the wicked website. Oh, man. Should I pull it up on stream? I don't see them adding, Simon. I don't see them adding aquatic animals, like fully aquatic animals, in Planet Zoo as it stands. Can I see them adding it in a Planet Zoo too? Maybe. Maybe. Ah, endangered species. So much. God, I love this one. It's so good. How does that look from back here? Oh. Oh, look at that. That is what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. So good. This habitat is zesty. What do I want for a Planet Zoo 2? Scaling, I guess. The path tool. Honestly, just give me Planet Coaster 2. Like, all the engine stuff. But just slap all the Planet Zoo animals on it. I don't care about birds. I'm sorry. And I have a video on that in the works right now about, like, what does Planet Zoo 2 need? And really, it just comes down to fun. Comes down to fun. Because really, if... Let's look over here. If this were an aviary, and let's just say I made it for, like, a Madagascar giant bird, it'd be the same exact thing. It'd be the same thing. I'd be building the same exact habitat. I'd be making the same climbing frames. I'd be doing all that stuff. What they need to add is fun. And I mean fun in a couple of different ways. Mainly, if I walk around here, and let's just say, you know, there's Flexicolor rock. Yeah. Let's just say I have this, and I change this all to brown. Look at all that poop. Look at all that poop. If I could walk around my habitat, click spacebar, and that goes away. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You guys are getting late night leaf. You guys are getting the most cancelable takes, as the Lion Rider is putting it. But no, like Planet Zoo 2, change this to a bird habitat. It's the same exact thing. You're building, you're placing down pieces, and you're not doing anything different. What you need to do is gameplay. You need to improve upon the gameplay, because this is good gameplay, don't get me wrong. But for me, let me interact with my zoo. Let me say, for example, if... I'm sorry if anyone gets motion sickness. If these are full of, like, trash, let me go up to them, click spacebar, then remove the trash. Simple as that. I don't know. I know people are like, oh man, we really need Planet Zoo 2 for the birds. I don't know. I see the benefit in birds. Let's find some African elephant enrichment. Let's just set up our little motifs in here, I guess. We can have this be a mud pit. Place a couple of those right there. Tire enrichment right there. But yeah, to me, it's like... Oh, that right in the middle. So good. Yeah, like, I don't want to be playing the same exact game. I want to be playing something that challenges this game. Because, as it stands, We have flying birds as mods. We have scaling as a mod. Technically. There we go. We have all that stuff, but I would like to make it fun. I don't know. Animal shows. Yeah, like if I could use a sequence manager like in Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster 2, I would love that. I could plan my own shows. I could do all that stuff, which would be so fun. But unfortunately, it's just not in the game. And people are going to be like crapping their pants over birds and stuff. But to me, it's like, I don't know. I want something that pushes it. I want something that pushes it a little bit more. That's how I feel. And again, all that will come into video soon. Like, I don't know. But it's just my thoughts. There is no download for the scaling mod. There is none. In fact, I just want to remove it from my game. I know you see if I like select an item, it has it right there. I want to remove it because I don't use it and it's just annoying to look at. And people are going to think, oh man, the zoo is completely modded. When in reality, it's really not. I haven't used that since Hope Harbor Zoo. Also, best theme right here, Marine Mania. I said that about endangered animals too, but I don't care. I'm going to connect these up. Make these water sections a lot bigger. But yeah, it's... At the end of the day, I love my zoo games. I love the best zoo games out there. Like, every single zoo game that we have on the market right now is fantastic. Except for some. Zoocosis. You guys saw what happened with that one. But... Oh, we need to lower that a little bit more. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I just want more fun in my games. I want the fun to come back. I want playfulness. And unfortunately, it seems like some games just want to avoid that. I have optimism, though. Planet Coaster with their latest reel or whatever, where it was like the coasters all hitting the guests. That was super fun. That was super fun. And that's exactly how people want to play the game. People want to play the game like how Let's Game It Out plays the game, you know? They want to be like, oh man, what's the stupidest stuff I can do in this game? And if that means have your animals escape and kill people and like actually kill them, that would be fun. Like that to me is so important to have. That is just too deep of a divot right there. Bye, Forge. Bird shows, yes, I would love bird shows personally. That'd be like the ultimate way to include them. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a game developer, so I don't know. I really don't know. But, I want sample. No, selected. Let's change that out for this one. Okay, did that a couple of times, and then we do the fine sand. Oh, no, that looks like crap. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's good. Have a good one, Holly. Do a challenge where you make a zoo with one enclosure only. That'd be fun. I have a few ideas in mind for zoo challenges. One of my favorites that I'm kind of toying with the idea of, but I just need the time to work on it, is going to be make a zoo with no fences. So I'd have to find a way to avoid that, and that would include like fences like this. I would have to find a way around that. At least that's the idea. Alright, let's kind of clean this area up a little bit more just so we know what we're working with once I pop back in here later down the line and finish this up. I think this might be a streaming zoo. I think this might be our streaming zoo. Cause I'm enjoying the streaming nonsense with y'all. It's very fun, but I never get the chance to do it, which is a little bit of a shame, but I'm enjoying it. Southeast Asia was that long ago. That is crazy. That was when I started doing videos. I think Aquatic Pack was my technically the first videos I started to do. But Southeast Asia was where it really started to kick up, where it was like, oh man, I'm getting views, which was fun. I've not seen Path of Titans. Welcome to the stream zone. Oh man. Okay. So, ideally, I'll hopefully get this habitat done soon, but right now, I think I'm going to save this park. We're going to go back to starting soon. I'm just going to have that on here right now for the time being while I load into Planet Coaster, because I do want to show off what I've been doing. Muda Penkin. I hope I pronounced that right. I've never actually said your name before. I apologize. Leaves Animal Farm was a great one. That was a great series. That was fun. I wish I continued with like the franchise kind of stuff. Let me change starting soon. Can I change that out for something? No, it's fine. I'll leave it. Here. We'll look on this. So here's what I've been working on. This is coming out tomorrow. But you guys get a sneak peek into what it is. So, Disney is dumb. Disney's dumb. Because they had the idea for a dinosaur roller coaster, but they didn't do it. Which is a shame. It's called the Excavator. I tried my best to recreate it, quote unquote, from the concept art. But I also did my best to, how do you say? I did my best to reimagine it how I would like to take it over. And I really do like how a lot of it, it's your cue to leave. Okay, bye. Sorry. But this is, it's kind of funny how Extinct Animals is playing as we're on the dinosaur roller coaster. Okay. So, Disney originally planned for Dinoland USA to have a roller coaster based around a kind of area in the United States where these fossil hunters, they found these fossils and the entire town around them started to sprawl out because of dino tourism. And because of that, they started to hire interns and stuff, which is just so fun to me. I don't know. So that brings us to that guy right there, where he's made entirely out of scrap. Just like scrap they found around the yard and stuff like that. So I really, really love how well that came out. But that's ripped directly out of the concept art for this place. And the rest of the coaster is fun. I'll just let you guys watch it. That's fine. You enjoy your night. I'm glad you were able to get some Planet Zoo content. We could have had a Woody in Disney. Yep. But now we just have Woody, the cowboy. Yeah. But this is how I was able to do it. Really love all the details I was able to sneak in here. Very inspired off of Silverette's recent stuff. And there's a brake run. There's a brake run. Should probably extend it out a little bit more. Can I see that caged big cat ride thingy, please? Big lead. BZ, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. But yeah, and Dinoland USA is closing, so I was like, let me just make this for old time's sake, you know? But I love all the small details I was able to throw in here. There was concept art for another coaster that had a tar pit. So I included that. Really like how this little fossil section came out. But yeah, I don't know. And wooden roller coasters are always some of my favorites. I know I should have done a little bit of extra custom supports in here, but don't tell anyone. I'm sure they won't mind. But yeah, I don't know. This is on the Frontier Workshop though, so if you guys do want the code for it, just wait while it loads up to the server, I guess. F in the chat. Yes, please. F in the chat for Dino Land USA. Look at the leaf cam down there. That's funny. So yeah, let's check how this is doing. It got 56. That's not too bad. But yeah, F in the chat. There's the code if you guys want it. But it turned out really cool. So that's project 1. I'll show off Atlantis progress too. I have another thing too, but I'm not going to show it off just yet. Oh, man. But I think we're going to end it soon. But I want to thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate it so much. We got to hang out for quite a while tonight, which was super fun. But here's Atlantis so far. Now we had this entire section all done before. So we had bop, 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 bop. So we had all that. And all this stuff is new. This is going to be a big episode. But, yep, I have the lazy river, which I gotta fix up. Gotta fix that up. But I do have all of this. This turned out awesome. I'll show that in a second. But I do have these aqua boggans, I guess you can kind of call them. So our guests will be able to ride these. Not really based off of anything. I don't know. I thought it was a really fun concept. But you access it by going on the lazy river. If I had it my way, you could just go right from the lazy river onto the conveyor belt like at Atlantis. But unfortunately, that's just not the case. Look at this stupid dip over here. I don't know. But you have this little break-off section inside of the lazy river. Guests can go up this way or down that way. And then you go around here. I love what I was able to do down here with like the big waves. Just looks so much cooler. It looks cool. So ideally the waves would come up to there. But unfortunately, it's not really able to do that. My girl is just chilling out over here. Good for her. And we do have lifeguards on the top over here just to make sure everyone's okay. But yeah, we have this. I did make my own tippy bucket. And I will have a template for this out on the Frontier Workshop by the time that this video does come out. But I love this little splash pad area. It's so cute. I gotta dress her up more. Speaking of dress up, I'm gonna make a little bit of a changing stall over here. We have bathrooms too. Just don't go in the pool. But my favorite part over here is the wave pool. I made this insanely awesome Quetzalcoatl. Is it Quetzalcoatl? I think it might be. Made that awesome head right there. We have all the wave machines going at the same time to make some really big ones. People will obviously get concussed right under there, it looks like, but it's fine. It's fine. These guys are on a timer, so you can see that there is smoke coming out, and it'll sploosh out water. I love that. It's so fun. That's the thing with Planet Coaster that I tend to appreciate more about videos. This tells you nothing if I pause it right here and it's just a screenshot. But if you let it play out, like that splooshes out up there. You have this tip over, then the water comes out over there. There's so much more that happens with this than just a freaking screenshot. I don't know. We also have the beach. Just a big beach area. Nothing really too crazy. I got to decorate her a little bit more. But I will hopefully flesh this out. I do have a few other ideas for stuff to throw in around over there, but not really yet, but not really feeling it just now. I think I do want to get some tropical trees over here. We'll just do a smidgen of building. A smidgen, even. Just to show off what it's like. But I want to decorate the outside of this park too. Again, this is what I say in all my exhibit videos. It's what I say in all my habitat videos. The outside of the habitat and the outside of your water park matters just as much as what happens on the inside of it. So I want to make sure that people are able to see a nice big old jungle back there. Because yeah, already that's just so cool. Let's also get some rocks. Not tiger rocks. I want some tropical rocks. And yeah, just decorate that area back there. Just kidding. It's just floating. Okay. I'm tired. I'm tired. Chat's dying down. I think this is where we'll end it. Switch back over here. We'll change out starting soon. We'll push that right over here. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this entire little live stream. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe. I always do appreciate it. It's completely free. Be sure to like the stream as well. It absolutely does help me. I'm sorry, I need to end it. I'm very tired. Leaf needs his beauty sleep. Leaf needs his beauty sleep so we can edit more videos for you guys. But, yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Take care. And I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Is he going to say it? He's going to say it. Have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Goodbye now.